So I want to share a rear brake job on a NSX. First time doing it. Been on this car for decades. Drove it like a few months ago and it was squeaking on the rear brakes. Just the rear. Well, it's simple, like, you know, Honda designs. Just a little bit more things to take off. I have a steel braided brake line, so basically the removal is take off this bolt right here, just to loosen it. For me, I did at least. And there's a cover. There's this cover for the caliper. I think sit just like this. Sit just like that, and then just cover it up. Just remove that. Found out, I thought it was like a simple Honda, you know, you just take off the 14 and just flip it, but then you can't. You have the parking cable that is attached to it. You can't really flip it, so it just stuck. So what I did was I removed both the top, the bottom, and the top bolt, and then over here I would loosen the cable. I don't know if I needed to, but then I'll also remove the parking brake, two 12mm. Kind of difficult to work with one hand, but you know, I better loosen it. So hopefully you can see it. I'm not sure you can see it or not, but yeah. Let me loosen it and see how that goes. I don't know, it's kind of glare. So off the parking cable it goes. So that's the parking cable. That's it. Damn, hella dusty. Jesus. Whatever. Now, this brake caliper should come off. Should be anything. Hold on to it. Well, I just realized, still kind of flip it up. It's kind of difficult because when I flip it up, this brake cable is trying to pull back, but then on this side it's stopped by this bracket right here. So I'm gonna take off this bracket or loosen the bolt. I'm just gonna change the pad. I mean, we hardly drive this damn thing anymore. I used to drive it quite often, but not anymore. So flip it downward. So now you got a little gap opening. You can see it. There's a gap opening now through here. So this cable actually can go through if I flip it. Kind of difficult. Okay, there you have it. That's it. No wonder it fucking squeaked. I got no more pads. And this thing is to the limit already. Just the inner. Outer got a lot of meat and even wear. I need to put some grease on this thing and then just go ahead and turn it back in. Should be fine. And that's it for the rear brake NSX. So here's a comparison. New brake pad arrived like, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago. Just been working on another car. Look at how worn this thing is, man. Wow. So I'm been on it for a while. I'm just gonna slap the pad. I'm gonna do a pad slap on this one, the front and the back. It doesn't vibrate, shakes. If it does, on it with the new pad, I guess I'll be doing it again and change the whole rotor too. But for this caliber, it's a twist version one. And I have some of this, kit that I can use. Just put it in and just turn it. Yeah, it should be fine. So with the tool, just install it and turn it clockwise, and it's kind of stiff, so you might have to take your time, and it should go in. And after that, and just installing the pad, put some grease on it, put some grease on it on the contact, and we should be fine. So after you turn it clockwise, it should become flat. That's it. It's ready to be installed. Just gotta open. Well, if you got wrenching, you already know the routine. Open the cap just for the overflow. Put a rack around it or something. I'm not worrying about it yet. This is my first wheel, so I'm gonna do one side at a time, and this is gonna be the front. Although the front pad is still good, I'm gonna change it anyway. I'm trying a new set of pad, and because I tried the pad on my regular TL, and that thing stopped great. Got it from Rock Auto. I think it's called powerstop pad, some version. It just grabbed, so I'm gonna try it on this car. So I'm gonna reinstall it now. Let me see if I can get a tripod and kind of be I'm the type of person that's not afraid to wrench. I've been wrenching quite some time. You also make some mistakes here and there too, but that's the process of learning, like everything else. So the one with the indicator going toward the inside, usually that's like with every car. Then throw some grease in this little section here, the contact zone. I just use lithium grease. I'm not doing anything to it. Oh, my song too short. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do something. I'm gonna try and take off this. This rod. Just to inspect it. We got any grease on it. This thing does have grease on it. It does have grease. You know what? Throw some more in there. I don't care. Whatever. It's just a hair. I'm not gonna kill it. Jeez, it's very dusty. Yeah, you could flame me for using different type of grease. Brake pad fall off. So, god damn it. Oh. Pressing this little nubs in, you can slide it in. So right now I'm just gonna put in the 2 bolts I just gotta figure out where all these bolts at. Man, this thing is like real rusty. Today actually is a nice day. COVID season and all. About 60 degrees. Okay, back to factory spec torque. Torque spec. Oh, camera. Oh. Tight. Brake cable should be very simple. Just that 212. Freaking sun is in my way too. I mean, this thing don't have to be super tight because this right here is just a bracket holding the cable. Don't have to go too crazy on it. Just snug and you'll be fine. That's it. And then this cable slot. This little pin have a little holes in them. From the top go down. And then here's the pin I removed. So technically, let's open it up. See how this groove is pretty cool. So when you put it in one side and then do the hook back in. At first I thought it was like maybe somebody bent this thing this way, but this is how it is. That's it. 2 bolts, tight pin. This is tight. This is the nut for the plastic cover. So on this side, just putting back the bracket for the brake so it won't pull through. It's just a bracket and then you slip it in. Got 2 screws. Give you a little more leverage. Back to factory spec, and this is the 12 millimeter for the brake line. Torque it back to factory spec, factory torque, just factory torque, just like that. So for the front, take off the brake line holding bracket thing with the 12mm, and then just loosen up this bolt, the bottom, and hopefully I could just flip it like a regular Honda. Actually, take off the bolt bracket. Loosen the tension on the brake line. Another 12 on the other side, and you got kind of slack over there. I'm gonna get a cable. If you're questioning why I wear a sleeve through the sock, sock sleeve through my thing, is because I don't want to get the sleeve, my thing all dirty up. So I think that it also help when I work on like exhaust. Help me a lot of time for getting burned. I don't want to get burned. So I'm just gonna hook it up just to hold it. I don't care how you do it. It doesn't matter how you do it. Just temporary holding it so it doesn't fall down. I mean, the pad is pretty good, but it doesn't grab as good. So I'm gonna try out that power stop thing. I'm just gonna put some grease, dab some grease on the corner, on the ends here. Okay, that's it. Crazy tight.